There's a quiet confusion in the meditation space that not a lot of people talk about. And it's not how do you meditate, but how do you actually choose the proper meditation for you? You see, there's affirmations, manifestations, visualizations, mindfulness, yoga nidra, so many different types, right, of meditations, but people tend to pick the wrong kind of meditation for the season of life that they're in. And I know because I did this for years. For the longest time, I thought that mindfulness was the only right meditation, on the only thing that classified as a meditation. So you sit down, you observe your breath, you see, and you're able to separate from the thoughts that are occurring in your mind. And don't get me wrong, mindfulness meditations are very powerful but and transformational, but just because something is very powerful and useful, it doesn't mean that it's exactly what a person needs in that particular moment. You don't water a plant the same way in winter as you do in summer. And yet, most people treat meditation like it's a one size fits all. It's not. Every meditation helps you experience a certain energy. And in my experience, almost all of them cultivate one of five: love, peace, joy, freedom, or simply being. The question that we should be asking ourselves is not what is the best meditation out there, but what is the meditation that is right for me in this moment? What energy am I low on? What do I need most right now? So take a quick moment. Just simply do it with me real quick. Close your eyes, take a deep breath, and simply notice asking yourself, what am I low on right now? Is it love? Is it joy? Is it presence, freedom, or simply being? The answers are always inside of us. So try not to overthink this. Usually it's the unfiltered answer, the one that comes as soon as you pop the question. Okay, so don't overanalyze this because if you start using your mind to try to get the answer, then it may be that your ego mind may actually come into play and try to answer the question for you. But this is a good way for us to get started and try to get a sense on what kind of energy you're low on, such that then you can match the proper meditation type to what you actually need right now. Don't try to answer this with your thinking mind, because the ego mind loves to pretend it's the manager of your spiritual journey. It wants to optimize your inner space, it wants to choose correctly, but the mind cannot feel what the heart is starving for. To know what you need, you have to soften. You have to surrender a little, which means to let go of control, to trust, to open up the door and invite something new in, like the branches of a tree that don't resist the wind, they simply move with it. When you surrender, insight comes. Insight means your inner sight. And your inner sight is different than thoughts. It's quieter, but it's clearer. And so for years I practiced mindfulness because it was structured, clean, straightforward in a way. And everything else, I thought it was gimmicky. But the thing that I failed to realize all those years was that in that process, my heart needed attention. My heart was closing or drying up. And the thing is that we can cultivate awareness, but we shouldn't forget to cultivate warmth. We shouldn't forget to cultivate heartfulness, because consciousness that does not open the heart is often just ego wearing spiritual clothing, spiritual tattoos, singing spiritual songs. Mindfulness is powerful, but mindfulness plus heartfulness, that's different. That's when something inside begins to bloom. like sunlight that's finally reaching the soil that has been frozen for years. So, how do you actually choose? So, simply sit with yourself and see what comes up, like we did at the beginning, but sit for a longer period of time. And if you feel like your mind is too active and trying to answer the question for you, not allowing you to tap into your inner insight, then what I would suggest you doing is choose three different types of energies, or maybe all five, and simply do a meditation that aligns with each one of these energies and see how you start responding in that moment to that meditation. If one of those types of meditation resonates most with you in this particular moment of your life, I'm not saying that the other ones are not meditations that you will do later on, just right now, just pick one. And then what I would want you to do is to stick with that energy type for the next 7 days and analyze it at that moment and see how you feel. Are there any changes that are happening inside of you? If you feel that there is alignment, then it's probably best to keep that energy type constant for the next 14, 21 days. That will be ideal for you to start cultivating that space. And this doesn't mean that you're going to do the same meditation every single day. No, you can vary between different meditations, but keep the energy type constant. So it's going to be like the roots of a tree. You're going to build depth in one particular energy group. So here's a practical way on how you can actually do this. So if you are low on love energy, search for I am meditations or self love affirmations, gratitude practices, things that will let your heart thaw. If you're low on peace, breath awareness, body scans, stillness practices. If you're low on joy, then gratitude, visualizations. Most meditations that require movement, like ecstatic dancing, are going to help cultivate joy, finding beauty all around you. Sometimes I just sit in one place and I just contemplate everything that is around me. You can honestly just find beauty in absolutely anything. Nature is the best teacher for finding beauty. But just take a moment and just look around and appreciate the tree, the sky, the butterflies, the birds, the things that are also made by man, because there is beauty in things that are man made as well. And it's a incredible thing to me that you can just simply sit down for a moment and contemplate and be here in the present moment and feel the beauty of everything that is around you. If you feel burdened by the outer world, freedom meditations help. Visualizations of light, chanting meditations, anything that is an expansion practice. Being is a category that requires a little bit, perhaps more of awareness practice, so I won't cover that in this particular video. But we always remember that you are the ocean. You're not just the wave. You are one with everything. Meditation isn't about becoming a better performer of awareness. It's about becoming intimate with life. There is no ocean with separate waves. The waves are the ocean, just like you are not separate from life. You are life itself. When you choose a meditation that aligns with what you truly need in this moment, in this season of your life, your baseline begins to shift. Moments of love feel more natural. Freedom is accessible. Peace is accessible. And joy, well, moments of joy no longer occur by accident. They occur because joy is always within you and you're able to tap into it. So, regardless of which method you decide to try, either follow your insights right now and choose one of the 5 types of energies and focus on one of those, or go down the exploration route. Know that your baseline will shift and something beautiful inside will start to grow. This is a safe space to meditate, let go, and let the transformations take place. Stay close.